All right, we live. Hello, everybody.
Hi.
What's going on? Welcome to the company for February. February 17th. I am B. Lenny. We got Rich here. We got Jay here. We got Izzo here. And another week is gone. We did take a break last week. I do apologize for those that. Oh, that's me. Hold on.
Jesus Christ, amateur. Have you never called a radio station as a kid? They say turn your radio down.
But listen, I turned my media all the way down before I pulled it up, and then when his went off, I was exactly when I pulled mine up. So I flinched a little bit. I thought it was me.
I do apologize for the people that did want us to be around last week, and we were not. Had some things going on, so we had to take a break last week. But anyway, we are here.
Yes.
The post Valentine's Day show. The ones in here that do have significant others, I see we have all of our faculties are with us. All of our I's are not dotted.
What?
All of our faculties, when somebody's like, well, my faculties, we didn't get our asses beat for not getting our girls down. And I know some people actually don't celebrate Valentine's Day, but they do celebrate Candy Day, which is 75% off of everything the day after Valentine's Day.
I was gonna say it's the 15th.
I want to make a quick comment. It's got a little bit to do with it. I just happened to go to Walgreens at 9:30 on the 13th. It was for like some allergy medicine. Bruh. It was like the fucking club on that aisle. I was like, I didn't even think about it. I was like, why is it so busy in here? I was like, oh, yeah, I got it.
Now, I ain't gonna lie, I did stop at Walgreens the day after, and I racked up.
Wait, what time did you get to Walgreens? Was it right after I sent that meme?
I was actually approaching Walgreens. I was approaching Walgreens, and you said, I was like, oh, like the green light was on.
So I know which one you went to.
The one on St. Andrews.
St. Andrews, yeah.
Seriously, what we're talking about right now. We're not talking about Valentine's or what happened.
We talking about the scoop of those deals.
So what up, dog?
Apparently, Jay wants to talk about what happened on Valentine's Day. So how was your Valentine's Day?
You simp.
Al Capone killed a bunch of people.
No, we're not talking about what happened.
The massacre? We're not talking about that. So
No.
Go ahead, Jason.
And I'm sober, so
no, I wasn't saying. You know what? Never mind. Just let's rewind back to my comment and erase it. Cut, edit, play.
I thought you wanted to talk about what happened. You said we talking about.
I damn sure don't.
Oh,
I got drunk on Valentine's Day. Who else?
Me too.
Hey,
and I'm married.
Y'all stupid.
I'm not.
This shit got sad.
So I'll talk about something.
That's sad.
Go ahead, and welcome in that damn Sosa.
Hey,
that damn Sosa.
We went to go watch The Photograph.
Ooh.
I don't do chick flicks unless they're funny. I do romantic comedies all day. If they make me laugh, I'm cool.
Mm-hmm.
But that was a good movie.
It was. I want to see it.
I was thinking it, and then Chiquita said the very next day, she said it might be this generation's Love Jones, and I can go with that. Like I can go great actors, great cast, good writing. I mean, this wasn't a Tyler Perry thing, so
I hated Bill Bellamy because of Love Jones for a while.
Man,
you know what is
Love Jones?
Hey, hold up. Don't just talk that dude up. You're gonna start popping up in movies again.
Oh,
he still do tours. He still do tours and stuff. He making money.
It's okay to do tours, but some of his movies were ass.
Bill Bellamy was our go-to black man for a little while.
You didn't like How to Be a Player?
No.
Okay.
People lie and say those movies were classic, and that's what pisses me off sometimes.
You watch them now, they don't hold up.
No, it's nostalgia. Like everything else.
I have one that don't hold up.
I can't say everything else. There's some movies from you would say for nostalgia stage that still hold up.
Well, what I'm saying more is like, the ones that, this is great. And it's like, no, it's not. But it's only good because it's old.
Mm-hmm.
I think Jason's Lyric one of those ones is like I really don't care about, but I watch it just to laugh at certain points. Like at Joe Torre, he's funny as shit in that movie. Just brushing his hair the entire time, talking shit to old girl.
Are you talking about Poetic Justice?
I like Jason's Lyric.
I said Jason's Lyric. Sorry, Poetic Justice. Sorry, I don't know why. I said
you're right.
I knew what you meant.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
Y'all just like Jason's Lyric because old girl.
It wasn't her. I found out later.
Yeah, it wasn't her. It
Wasn't her.
We looked
Yeah.
Hold on.
From my childhood.
You talking about bent over the trash can?
Yeah, on the counter.
That wasn't her?
In the field, wasn't her.
What do you mean it wasn't her?
Yeah, I know every scene, guys.
Because that was like, didn't that come out like at the beginning of the internet age? So you could
94,
really-
so technically.
Wait,
Yeah.
what do you mean it wasn't her?
It was
They
a body
saying
double.
that she had a body double.
Yeah.
Yep,
You
wasn't her.
You ruined my childhood. Oh my god.
So sorry.
You off the bucket list.
So listen, sorry,
No,
you've
she
never
still
seen
got a
Jada Pinkett
body.
naked. You heard me?
Hold on, man. Something
You've
wrong
never
with
seen Jada Pinkett naked. So
We
Say what?
never have.
no,
We thought we did.
You
No.
just
Wait,
ruined
say that
Sosa's
again?
entire life.
you've never seen
Yeah,
Jada
man.
Pinkett.
Look, he's googling that shit right now. Look at
He
him.
ain't- no,
He's shocked as hell.
Sorry. But
I
yeah,
think so.
Damn,
I've
y'all
never
just told me
seen Sosa
Santa Claus
cry.
didn't
I think those are like tears in his eyes.
Y'all just told me Santa Claus didn't exist. That's what the fuck just happened.
I mean, he don't.
Yeah.
Oh, and apparently I didn't see who no, never mind.
Wait a minute. What do you mean Santa Claus don't exist?
You just messed this
Oh,
man.
Santa Claus, nigga. Every year.
That's what you tell your kids. That's
There is a fat old white man that comes down every chimney, whether you have a chimney or not, every single year.
nah, we live in a trailer. That man didn't come through no central heating air. I'm sorry. Wasn't happening.
Oh my
but
god.
yeah, I
Speaking
did
about
like,
speaking about a fat old white guy, Tyrell just said Happy Black History.
he's in your watch party.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Happy Black
I'm
History.
confused. Okay.
Where are we going with this?
I don't want to know.
But I think Poetic Justice was dope because it wasn't polished like they like to do a lot of black movies. They rode across country like a mail truck, you know.
Cousin.
Yeah, that's, I mean,
What's up, Sonora? How you doing?
my one one beef with Poetic
What's up?
Justice. My one
You
beef
said
with
what?
Poetic Justice is they make Spanish dudes look like they couldn't snap. Cause him and Joe Torre was fucking with the Mexican dudes in the post office.
I forgot about that, man.
Man, I didn't.
I know
I
you
made it
did.
look like you fucking stupid. But other than that, I mean, Q-Tip was in it for like 2 seconds. Still great.
Oh yeah, he got killed at the beginning, right?
Yeah.
Sorry for any spoilers who haven't seen a black movie, but
If you ain't seen this shit, hey, too late. You wait. The expiration date on the spoilers.
Ricky dies at the end of Boys in the Hood. Jesus Christ!
Let me name a few movies. Damn. As a matter of fact, let me name a few movies, and you tell me if they hold up and if they were really good, in your opinion. Like,
Right?
Wait.
Boys
Okay.
in the Hood,
Oh, still hold up for me.
Yeah, I would say that holds up.
Mm-hmm.
still good.
That holds up. Yeah.
Oh, she on her way to Mexico.
It does for me, anyways.
6 hours
Safe
from Mexico.
travel,
What does that mean?
Sonora.
Was she about to fly?
No, I guess.
Huh?
You're going from one border to the other? That don't make sense.
At least you were smart to skip over this one.
Mhm.
What about Minister Society?
Yeah.
Oh, we got some split here.
No, I think that's Lorenz Tate's best role.
Yeah.
That showed that he had range, but I don't know. I wasn't crazy about that movie. My
Is
favorite
there
part is you fucked up. That's my favorite part.
Yeah.
Is there such thing as a movie being too thug? Like they try to
It felt like it was too much to me, but at the same time, I've never lived in the hood, so it could have been right on point. So I don't
It
know.
was- well, I mean, and every hood's different because Menace to Society shows segregation. Like, you don't see no Mexicans in the neighborhood, you don't see no, white people in the neighborhood. But when you got movies like maybe Detroit, somewhere in Detroit, like that shows diversity.
Mhm.
It could show diversity anyway. It should anyway. But to real quick piggyback on what Brian's saying, like my daughter's 19. she saw Paid in Full the other day, which I thought was great.
I love
It
that
was an
movie.
independent movie
Paid in
with
Full was
good
dope.
acting.
I like that movie.
She said lame. I said,
But what was her reasoning? That's cool to hear.
I'll ask her that, but I was like, who's your child? I mean, whose child are you? You're not my
I knew what you meant.
you know?
You your mama's child. You ain't mine.
Your kids grew up in a different kind of generation.
I'd
They
even say,
did.
I'd even say to
They
to
grew up
some,
with thugs like purple and blue hair.
So here's the thing. This is what's wrong with this generation.
Uh-oh.
No, listen.
So I'm listening. No, we listening.
No, listen. So
Fucking
how
sharing
many dudes in the 80s, early 90s were talking about Marvin Gaye and James Brown, and they were still young, but they were talking about the old cats.
That's true. The
You know,
internet brought us
who
to
talks
be
about
able to
that
know,
now?
I guess.
Nobody talks about nobody in the 90s. Nobody.
What you mean?
You're right. Yeah, it's like when we were young, we were talking about stuff that happened before because our parents brought it with them.
Exactly. So
But these
don't
kids aren't
say-
talking about the shit that we grew up with because I don't know if we're not telling them about stuff,
But
or if they
I
just-
do.
I think it's that they're not willing to listen for the
Can't-
majority.
I just wanted something real quick. Like maybe it's a lot of people. When y'all grew up, like Saturday morning, Sunday mornings, did your parents clean and play music?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's when I was introduced to a lot of stuff.
Mhm.
Spanish.
And it's like, does that not happen anymore? Like these kids don't know nothing about anything unless it's sampled in a song.
because
turn
a
on a-
30-year-old
we turn the
mother
room on.
with 4 kids
Have-
doesn't know how to cook, doesn't know how to
So-
clean.
Oh boy.
What Izzo's saying is we don't. What Izzo's saying is we don't cook and clean on Saturday morning.
That's what I was about to say.
He's saying we don't,
Everybody
we don't
sleeping
cook and
in.
clean. There's no spring cleaning. No
Takers? I've never seen Takers.
Take was okay.
steak prop was cool. What about Minister
Get down or
Society
lay
while
down.
drinking juice in the hood?
I can't believe she said
we're not gonna talk about it. It never happened.
What about them getting freaky on the dance floor in the backyard party?
It never happened.
It never
What are you
happened.
talking about?
I saw the shit with my own eyes. You can't tell me it didn't happen. I've seen it multiple times, and then they rerun that shit on TV on BET like
On
nonstop.
Black History Month, that's one of the movies they play. I'm pretty sure.
That's that and Leprechaun.
Leprechaun straight from the hood or some shit.
Yeah,
See,
Leprechaun in the hood.
that's not even a nostalgic sake movie. That's just trash.
I don't like Leprechaun movies at all. So
they're all terrible, all of them.
So, do you think movies like that add to why white people have certain stereotypes about black folks?
Of course.
That is a very great point. Yes. Yes. Because a lot of it's caricatures, but I guess we had to find a way to get our movies out there. Hell, just like the black exploitation movies. Hell, in like this late 70s, early 80s, probably 90s.
We grew up with
Drug
kids
dealers,
like,
gang members,
I mean,
graffiti
that's all it
people.
was,
That's all
right?
they thought we were.
I watched a video today about the myth of the fear of the black man. And a lot of those movies did feed into the stereotype that the black man is something to be feared. Unfortunately, that shit stuck, and now it's kind of like a norm that we're aggressive and angry, and we don't know how to let shit go, and all we do is shoot. But that did, and I believe you're right, it did feed into a stereotype, and it did feed into what I was reading about earlier and listening to about earlier. It didn't help, I tell you that much.
No.
Nah,
I mean, but the sad thing is when the movie came out, right? Watching it, and y'all may have a different perspective. I mean, I'm a white dude, right? But watching I didn't even think about it like that. You know, like in the moment, I thought, man, this shit is hilarious. It's so stupid, it's funny, right? But then looking back on it, when you think about like the issues that we're having now, and then you go back and watch a movie like that, it's like, damn, like all that did was feed. Now, I guess I'm a little bit different because I'm definitely way more cultured than the people that we're talking about that feed that know or feel that these stereotypes are legit, right? But going back and looking at it now, it's easy for me to look at it and say, now I understand why this, rich old white dude that doesn't have nobody but Tiger Woods in their spring base thinks that all black people act like this,
I mean, well, let's be
Hey, I'm Tiger.
let's be real though. The people who believe in those stereotypes, they've never watched those movies either. They might have seen highlights. They're not watching that shit.
I doubt it. I disagree because I've come across some people that I was like, wait a minute. I would say a joke, like a stealthy joke, thinking they wouldn't get it, and they'd laugh and say, "Oh yeah, you're talking about for Menace to Society." But wait, hold on, wait a minute.
Wow. They're more aware of things like that than you believe.
Then how can they not see that? Because there was monologues in that movie where I'm trying to change.
Mm-hmm.
If you watch Boys in the Hood,
that wasn't the exciting part of the movie.
I was about to say that's not the highlight.
That's not the next part of the movie.
Yeah, I'll say the parts that you're talking about are the parts that like it's I don't want to say it's the hard part to understand.
Mm-hmm.
So when you watch Avengers, you're just trying to see the fight scenes, man.
Right? I mean, it's
okay, I get it. It was
no. You make a great point.
Maybe like Black Widow in her costume or something like that. Yeah.
But like even when Furious was talking about genocide in Boys in the Hood.
How are we racist? I think Black Widow is a beautiful woman with her mouth. But
I mean that was so I don't even know.
Y'all didn't even hear what I said because y'all was all in fucking what Brian talking about.
Sosa down here.
You're trying to ignore it.
Like real about
Sosa trying to drop dollars. I'm trying to ignore it.
I come on the show sober and y'all still ignore me. I'm getting drunk from here on out.
Actually, we don't ignore you at all when you're drunk.
But go ahead. So
no, I'm just playing. No, I was just saying, even with Furious, when he was talking about genocide and Boys in the Hood, like those are pivotal points or conversation, dialogue. I mean, you can't tell me people weren't paying attention. So
yeah,
you know, it's the hearing versus listening argument.
Mm.
You know, like they heard the words, they didn't take any of that in. That
you don't hear Jimmy.
Right.
Yeah. You know what? There's a movie that I don't think held up. And I think Sosa reminded me of it. I don't think Higher Learning held up.
Hell no.
Now, the message is there.
Yo,
I think
it's one of my favorite
Higher Learning right now
of all time.
It's the what?
I said Higher Learning is one of my favorite movies of all time.
Now though, like, can you watch it now and still be into it like you were back in the day?
It's more relevant now than it was then.
It's relevant. I'm talking about the movie itself.
I mean, I did go back and some of the scenes are corny now, or you can see the way they're shot, and you're like, oh, you look at Tyra Banks, you're like, damn, she was like straight up a toothpick, like she was a cane pole. But anyway,
what did you think? Omar Epps' roommate in that movie was the corniest motherfucker ever. That shit don't hold up.
But I mean, if you apply it to the day, I mean it would hit home.
You think are you talking about the message?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, absolutely.
Well, of course, the message, yeah, but the movie all in general, I don't think so.
Marshall was a good movie.
Marshall. What's Marshall?
It's a football movie.
No,
we talking about Thurgood Marshall or the Matthew McConaughey movie?
No, the Chadwick Boseman movie.
That's
okay. That's what we are Marshall.
Yeah, that's why I said Marshall.
I mean, I don't think it really applies to our conversation, but it's a good movie.
Hey, but it was funny because, like, for a minute, it's like Chadwick Boseman was about to become the black guy and everything for a little bit.
I mean,
Jackie Robinson, Thurgood Marshall.
Yeah.
That was on HBO. I have seen it.
I like. He did. Wait a minute. Chadwick Boseman. He did play. Who you said? Jackie Robinson.
James Brown. He killed James Brown.
He killed James Brown.
Thurgood Marshall.
Yeah. He's got 21 bridges right now. He's got that out.
Y'all seen the James Brown movie?
No,
I haven't seen that yet.
But I mean, if anybody should have played it should have been him. I mean, you're talking homegrown to homegrown.
Mm-hmm.
I'll give you that. South Carolina. I'll give you that.
Yeah, so yeah, I did see the James Brown movie. Hilarious. Not even
well, I know which part was hilarious when he shot up the roof of his own building.
No,
somebody used his bathroom. Remember that part?
Yeah, all that was hilarious. Like,
somebody used his bathroom. Not his rifle.
My bathroom.
That's perpetuating stereotypes.
You know what? I want to see a Charlie Murphy movie. That shit would be hilarious to me.
He had shit. His life went full circle. I could say that. He
Who
was
would play
bang banging. He went into the Navy.
Charlie Murphy?
He got out, and his brother was a big star.
They probably
He was
cast
a
like
writer in a bunch of his shit. I think.
Keanu Reeves.
That's what you get, Jason. Right at the camera.
What are we talking about?
We were talking about Valentine's Day.
How the hell we get that far?
Well, after that kind of, because we got on this, and it's kind of a good subject.
My bad. I just had a question hit my heart based on what we was talking about. I had to say it. That's how
Back to the Future wouldn't hold.
I think
up.
it's Get Net. No, I'll find out the James Brown movie while y'all talking.
You know what? Like Sosa, it's not real quick about that one because that movie is near and dear to my heart.
Me too.
But you're right in some regards because Get On Up is the James Brown movie.
Get on up. Got you.
Get On Up. With Back to the Future, it's like the science fiction elements don't hold up at all because it's completely ridiculous. I think the movie, everything else about that movie, I think does.
Time travel makes a lot of sense.
Marvel trying to make it make sense, but
no. Marvel
crazy.
Marvel was like, Marvel seems like, yeah, none of this shit matters. So
that was lazy as shit.
I don't care. Yeah, time travel in Marvel movies is like, yeah,
they tried. I'm not saying they put 100% effort into it.
Yeah, they tried to make it seem like Back to the Future and shit. Like, no, you can't do that, homie. Mm-mm.
No, I fuck with every Back to the Future wholeheartedly.
I like.
I know, he was about to have sex with mama, and that was just nasty.
No, he was trying to avoid it, my G. He was trying to avoid it.
First dude that's his own daddy. How did it even happen?
It was something about the way she talked. She thought it was sexy. I don't know.
I'm about to say, where is she at? I ain't seen her in nothing in a minute.
It was just like the soft, innocent, but I'm gonna take it from you kind of voice. I don't know.
All right, go away.
Hey, why can't I write on this shit?
You're drunk with water.
Anyway, I was gonna try to write in the live comments, but I can't.
I don't know how you can't. Oh no! You got to open up the thing on Facebook and then get into the party.
Oh, I'm not.
Yeah, you can't do it inside this app.
Okay, got it.
Yep. Nobody's talking on mine, so I'm gonna switch over to the live one.
Yes. We're having a good old time.
But back to Jason's original question, and just to restate, just in case anybody else came in after this, what was your question again about Black movies and other races, Jason, if you remember?
Oh, well, my point was I was talking about don't be a menace to society while drinking juice in the hood.
That wasn't it. The question
was not it.
Yeah, no, that's what brought it up. So my question was, did you think movies like that is what reinforced negative stereotypes that, like, let's say, older Asian folks or white folks or somebody have like these stereotypes in their mind of Black folks and who they are and what they do and all that stuff? Is that where they're like, grape drink and watermelon? You know what I'm saying?
To me, real quick, not necessarily.
Stuff like that.
To me, not necessarily, because if they can have a Caddyshack and a National Lampoons and all that, why can't we have satire? Or why do we have to be on our P's and Q's or like be elegant? I want to laugh. God damn, you okay?
Well, I think at some point, to your point, Izzo, I think they can do that because there are certain races and ethnicities, call it, that are established, and they know that they can be taken serious and be taken jokingly at the same time. I don't think the culture, I don't think the Black culture or Black people have had a chance to have a period where we're just taken serious as people.
No, because early on, whenever it was a Black person character, they put whiteface on.
But how would you feel about a Hollywood shuffle that made fun of the stereotypes that how we perpetuate those the only roles they were getting, but yet hell, that helped launch a lot of people's careers.
And
because it wasn't trying to be quote unquote coonish. It was really trying to perpetuate the struggle in Hollywood.
But there's a way to do it to where people can still take the movie serious and to take your.
Oh, by the way, I don't like that movie that Jason mentioned. By the way,
Well,
Yeah,
so
so
just
that
to make a point, I was just defending like other movies. I don't like that movie.
Okay, and that's the difference between Hollywood shuffling and don't be a man.
Yeah, I was not defending that one. I don't like it.
Still, you took the movie serious. Don't be a menace. Just sloppy and
Buddy.
very irresponsible.
Miss it.
Buddy was older than his own dad. Like how that work?
That was
He
funny.
put his dad to bed, read him a book, a storybook, tucked him in, changed his diaper, whatever.
Y'all can't lie. That was funny.
It still bothers me. Like, how do you film half of the movie and then came back and dude had cornrows? I'm like, how the fuck did that happen? Like, y'all ran out of budget and then have to come back when y'all got the money, or else that was just the greatest.
Was that
gig.
like the Wayans and People first movie? Was that their first movie they put together?
Hell no.
Well, no. I forgot about well, after I'm Gonna Get You Sucker.
I was gonna say I'm
After
gonna
the second one?
got to be in there. Which one was the?
Because I Gonna Get You Sucker came before. Didn't that come before In Living Color? Or right at the same time it launched?
At the same time.
Okay.
No, like a year later.
Okay.
But I mean, well,
In
Shane.
Living Color is like 89 or 90. Say
Yeah.
that again.
Shane. I think Shane came out. Low Down Dirty.
94.
came
That
out
was
before-
94. Yeah.
Yeah, I think that
I
came
used to
out
watch the hell out of that movie.
Don't Be a Menace.
Y'all talking about Bill Bellamy originally, man. I gotta
What's
tell you, How to
Bear-
Be a Player was the shit.
Bear de Sol. What's that?
Oh no, she was asking somebody to come in here. She has
Oh, I was like, is that a movie?
Remember
Okay.
for a
Hey,
second,
I'll
I
read
thought
the
you were
comment.
saying Eric, I was like, who is Bear? I don't remember him in the movie.
I know I don't like the movie, but damn.
Figured it out, Milo. I figured it out. Yeah, Bill Bellamy. I think like Bill is just the '90s. He doesn't have a place in movies or anything now.
Damn.
I don't think he does. I'm
does.
sorry. He's the '90s.
I
He
mean,
is the
you know what? I almost agree with you. There's no, I don't really see him crossing over into anything other than that particular role. You know, like it was like a 90s time. You kind of tell the story on the side, looking at the camera, like the people you actually talking to the audience, kind of like that's.
I mean, breaking the fourth wall stuff.
Yeah,
Deadpool does that now, though.
Who?
Deadpool.
yeah, no, I agree, but I mean, unless you're gonna have some, I don't know.
You gotta
90s.
you gotta do that right. It's not something that everybody can pull off.
I mean, what's the movie with the white dude?
Bill Bellamy trash.
I mean, he's
I had to look to see was that a trash.
trash now, but that's who we had in the '90s. There was. Well, I ain't gonna say a handful. We had a shit ton of black actors.
Bill Bellamy was on MTV, man. He was getting these checks, man.
Yeah,
He is. What's the
compared to
movie
who's-
with the white dude? Ferris Bueller's Day Off. He did the same thing. Like
Yeah.
almost every single one of Bill Bellamy's movies was like just like that.
because
Oh,
he
yeah.
couldn't act. He had to act like he was breaking that fourth wall to make it
I
seem
love
like
Ferris
shit.
Bueller. That's one of my favorite movies. Ryan Reynolds is funny as shit.
I think
Ryan Reynolds,
Like he has chops when it comes to like
he's a funny dude.
presence on the screen.
And like every movie he's ever in, he like clowns himself so bad. But it
Like the
makes it
first
funny.
movie I remember him doing it hard was Blade 3 because I was confused
Oh.
when I watched Blade 3.
that motherfucker.
It was. I'm like, why is this funny now?
He stole the show because
He did. He saved it because Triple H did.
Wesley was just like a dickhead, I guess.
Triple H was in that movie, wasn't he?
Yep.
Okay, I was trying to
I
remember.
say the dude's name that's playing Blade now.
Oh,
The Mahershala guy. The Mahershala.
oh, Mahershala, my dude.
Man,
Mahershala Ali, dude.
If you say Mahatma, I'm coming to fight you.
Mahershala. I can't say the dude's name. I'm sorry, Mahershala Ali.
Mahershala.
That's
Mahershala.
what I just said, Mahershala. I can't do my R's. Damn it, I'm country.
oh my God. Shut up.
Aura.
I have a speech
All right.
impediment.
He
Aura
thought I
Kelly.
had one earlier. Interpolation.
Get
Oh,
him.
yeah.
Mahershala is playing Blade now, so hopefully he can revive that whole
Oh
thing.
my God, yes. Oh, she might be talking about Mahershala.
Oh, Juice.
Oh, Juice. What about Juice,
You can
guys?
hold up.
Does
Dang.
Juice hold up?
There you go.
I
man.
think it does. I think it does just because Pac was an amazing actor. I'm sorry. The man was going to be something spectacular.
Yeah, you go back and Pac is up here and everybody's like right here.
Right.
I mean, but
Yeah.
what people forget about him is he went to art schools. Like his whole life
Yeah.
was all art
Yeah.
schools.
He did.
So I mean, he better be
The movie
He's a son of a panther, dog. Like he was very well rounded.
Yeah.
The movie itself was just amazing, and it holds up. It's bullying, it's choices, it's everything that people have to deal with now. Like I hope they don't redo it. Like they should never like.
Man, don't fuck because fucking Soldier Boy bitch ass will get on there or fucking pump or whatever.
She put
motherfucker's name.
No.
They do have the actor that played Tupac in this movie.
Huh?
I don't know. Lil Pump retired, thank God. So we will keep that movie.
Oh,
She said, "Set it off." Waiting to exhale. 5 heartbeats.
I was gonna ask about Set It Off. That was one. I was thinking.
They supposed to redo Set It Off, ain't it?
Yeah, isn't there like Issa Rae involved?
Yeah.
Set it off. I watch when it's on. Waiting to exhale. I've seen it on TV.
Women still making bad decisions, so that still counts.
Hey, you know
5 heartbeats is still hard.
Wait a minute, did you say Lisa Ray is in this?
No, Issa Rae is
Oh,
involved.
okay. Well, I thought you said Lisa Ray. I was like, did y'all not see the cowboy movie she did? That shit was horrible.
No, I don't want to watch it.
Oh, something roses or I forgot what it was. Because wasn't like Amber Rose in it?
Yep.
Hey,
I'm definitely not watching that shit.
Time out.
Hey.
The one where she was the stripper wasn't Bill Bellamy in that one?
No, Jamie Foxx was.
Oh, was it Jamie Foxx?
Oh.
Jamie Foxx, Bernie Mac, hell, Charlie Murphy was in that.
Jamie Foxx was the one that was like trying to save her and everything.
Did you say the one where she was a stripper? Do you not know the name of this amazing movie that we had back in the 90s?
Man, listen, I'm too old to think about stuff.
All I remember is the scene that Seemed Like You Ready came on. That's when we
Players
know
Club,
what
y'all. It's Players Club.
Players
Players Club.
Club.
That was good.
Yeah. They're gonna make one guys mixed or mixed.
I don't remember movies from last month,
Lord.
man. Don't hit me with titles.
Hey, what about
You're right.
what about Boomerang?
I love Boomerang.
Wow.
I love Boomerang. Who don't like Boomerang?
So what happened?
Hey, the soundtrack was hard though.
I'm sorry. I'm with you.
Hey, it had hot sex on
because-
on it.
I give you a deep side with Boomerang too. That shit was bad.
Because
Fuck with
it wasn't
Boomerang,
bad,
guys.
but
I'm sorry.
it was okay. But the reason there's some things you can't like Martin's character can't be on there no more.
I can't remember what was his character. I
He
mean,
was ignorant.
Toxic masculinity.
Like, he was worse than I was.
yo, Pops. That was Pops. Like not debut, but that's how Pops became Pops
Right.
on that. He was doing the bang 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 and all that shit on there.
Hey, is that the one with Bernie Mac talking about Jawbone?
No, that's House Party 3.
House
That
Party
was-
3 was rough. I remember watching that on tape at my friend's house, and I'm like, Immature's in this movie? TLC's in this movie?
What about any of the Fridays?
First Friday's classic.
First Friday. Everything
Next
else,
Friday has
hands down.
moments. Friday after next.
They started jumping the
Money,
shark.
not Money Mike. Cat Williams saved that movie.
he did. That
Then
was-
between White Men Can't Jump.
Damien,
I haven't seen that in about 10 years. I don't remember really.
I love Belly. Belly is the longest music video.
Belly is a cinematic masterpiece.
Yeah, but
What's
not
that?
Belly
the
too,
longest
though.
music video ever.
Yeah. Thin Line Between Love and Hate. That
Yeah.
shit creeps
I
me
can't.
out.
I can't mess with Belly too, though. I can't.
I
I
mean,
just.
I hadn't seen Belly 2.
You know
it's
what's
just
like?
like.
Go ahead.
Ugh,
It's horrible,
I
by
don't-
the way. Isn't the game in that movie?
Yeah.
Oh, it's bad.
I'll pass on that.
Yeah.
Thin Line Between Love and Hate. Bobby Brown actually does pretty well in that movie. That's what I
Right.
remember. He actually did pretty well.
Thin Line Between Love and Hate got a lot of dudes hemmed up because they was getting in trouble for no damn
Yeah,
reason.
that kind of. I was young when that came out, and that kind of makes you
Yeah,
fearful.
all I did was leave dishes in the car and you burned my car.
When I saw her beat herself with oranges in a bag, I was like, no.
God, man, it make you
Y'all
look at
remember
everything
that?
different, right?
I was like,
Yes, sir.
It make you want to be single for the rest of your
Rest
life.
of
Like,
my
I don't even
life.
wanna-
There was a period of the 90s when all the movies was like,
the songs got that way too, guys. Remember?
Yeah. it was like dudes ain't shit. That's just a period.
Yeah, the songs were like that.
It was like we hated when movies came out because it was like, oh shit, this is something that we gonna have to have.
We're not going to see that shit.
And yet,
Was Waiting to Excel the start of that trend of movies and songs?
Mm-hmm.
Possibly.
And then
Yeah.
all the chicks, they taking like a girls' night out to go watch these movies. Then they
Speaking
come back
of that,
and they
real
like,
quick.
so I know what you're doing.
Yeah.
I know what you've been doing. Let me see your
you just-
phone.
I've been here watching your kid, our kid. What do you mean?
You smell like soap. You just took a shower at 5 o'clock in the afternoon for no reason.
You just took a shower.
I do landscaping.
You brushed your teeth this morning? Oh, you brushing your teeth. You gotta be cheating on me.
I agree. Linwood, I think that might have been Linwood.
Because she killed it. They're like, she crazy.
She did crazy well, very well.
There's a problem. There's a problem with some actors when they do too well on one movie.
They get pigeonholed.
They get looked over for other movies like you're too good. You can't do this role. So
yeah,
she's not attractive anymore.
I mean, what's
I didn't say that. I didn't say that.
What's the Spanish dude? He plays in literally every single movie as Hector.
John Leguizamo.
No, is that him?
Not so racist.
No, it's not. Remember, I didn't even catch the name you said.
Play Joker.
Yeah, he played Joker.
Yeah.
If you look down like his Wikipedia and everything, it's like Hector,
or gang member 1, gang member 2.
Yeah. Like he literally played the same role his entire career.
I think that should be something that Hollywood should be working on. Is breaking that stereotype.
I mean, where are we gonna get the chance?
Everybody else is getting it. You had crazy white. You had crazy
rich. You almost said crazy white Asian.
I'm sorry.
I think what it was he was about to say crazy white dudes.
Crazy white Asian.
That's America, sir. That's America.
Every black that's coming out now trying to uplift black people. You had Crazy Rich Asians. You had Slumdog Millionaire, but they're not doing anything. Machete is not going.
Danny Trejo.
Danny Trejo,
yeah.
So there's not any movies trying to uplift the Latino community. I don't think. If there's one, then maybe I'm missing it, but I don't know.
There isn't.
So
we don't
maybe
get that chance.
That Hollywood needs to start trying to do because
I mean, I think it's more
Hollywood. Wait,
all right. You know what? Hold on a second. See, that's So's about to get exactly what I was gonna say because it's waiting for Hollywood to do it.
We can't wait for Hollywood.
Nah.
Y'all didn't wait for Hollywood. I remember there was an interview. Robert Townsend said, "I saw some shit, and I said, fuck it, I'm putting out Hollywood Shuffle." He did that. He had the money. He said, "I'm doing this shit." We don't have that. Edward James almost is fucking corny. And I remember he was like 50-some years old, trying to be cool, fucking player type shit. I forgot what movie that was. I sit your ass down. George Lopez, he tried. Well, all they gave him was a damn, you be a factory guy. Like, we're not represented in fucking, and even when we are, it's, well, I'm not fucking Mexican. I'm not Puerto Rican. And then, you break it down even further. And it's just like, fuck it. We'll take what we can get. Oh, gangbanger? I'll take it.
That's what it usually is. Gangbanger or,
immigrant?
Well, no. What's his name? The dude that played Joker. He has been in some movies where he's been just like the guy. He played the cop in that one movie.
Who?
What was the movie that played Joker?
Joaquin?
Not the Joker. Not the Joker.
No, not that Joker.
He said
like Baby Joker.
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah,
he was in the cop movie. What's the cop?
Michael Pena.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was Shooter.
Oh.
Like, I'm not saying we don't have any roles. I'm not saying that. But we don't have.
It's like you can see them doing something every now and then, but it's not anything on a consistent basis or anything to try to break any stereotypes. Because right after he'll do something like that, again, he's gangster number one or comic relief.
In Narcos Mexico. So so now you're back because you're older now. Now you're a fucking drug lord. What the fuck, man?
Yeah, and I think it has something to do. I don't know.
One guy that we had in Marvel, they took him away. It was a Mexican dude who was going to be Ghost Rider. Well, you ain't gonna play Ghost Rider no more because we cut Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. So
how's it? Wait,
they don't look like
Meghan Markle.
What's she talking about?
This right here.
Your Meghan Markle and Kerry Washington get all the black roles.
Well,
that's Rich like Kerry Washington.
Shut up, man.
That's changing. You had the girl.
Viola Davis is coming out with some shit.
Well, what was the girl in the Slim? What was the movie
Queen and Slim.
Queen and Slim.
Her.
Like
Ooh,
she's
yes.
getting all kind of roles now. She doesn't
Stop.
The thirst.
She was nice, tall, and dark. She was beautiful.
Ain't letting no lie. That was the longest sex I've ever seen in a movie up to date. That it was
Man, I was like,
It was just, and if you haven't seen it, oh well.
yeah,
Or the way they mixed it with that other scene was like, what?
no,
It
right.
kind of blew my high.
That's
I'm like-
I guess, are we about to have sex?
this chick is like
In the theater, Sosa?
No, to Chiquita. I was like, what?
Sosa
Okay.
totally missed it, but okay.
well, this chick is
Sorry.
her all pretzeled up in the front seat of this sedan.
In the hot ass sun at that.
So, yeah, the
With the
image
door
of,
wide open.
is changing, Sonora, because they have a lot of women and a lot more different color black women playing in movies. But you know, that's being changed.
I like the
So-
fact that Tika Sumpter's starting to get a lot of more leading roles, and she's of course a woman of darker hue of color. So I like that too.
Dark skinned black women are going to love the next Black Panther. There are going to be a lot of people that hate it
Fuck them.
just because they're letting Black Panther's little sister be Black Panther.
I just hope it be.
That is such a thing, man. So many kids are being Surrey for like Halloween. It's like, whoa, that still throws me off. And I get happy when you see it online. Your parents are proud too. I said, that's what I'm talking about.
Oh shit!
what I'm talking
last
about.
Halloween, all them kids walking around with Miles Morales shit on. That was awesome.
Had on that Pennywise shit and almost got their asses whooped.
But doesn't that show you what kids don't see? They don't really see color until somebody
No, they
tell you
don't.
that's color.
So you know what? The piggyback off what Izzo just said.
Mm-hmm.
So it's,
Oh,
oh man, this is about to be So how's it go? So what about the little white girls that like feel the power of that and they want to be Zuri? For
No, that's what I'm
Surrey?
saying. That's what I'm saying.
paint your face. You ain't got to paint your face.
Oh no, yeah, that's
You can't do that.
I ain't. Oh, the kid. God bless him, but the parent. Oh yeah, you.
Let me say one thing.
Hold on, wait. The kid is cute. So if the kid really like feels that wants to represent that not seeing color, you gonna take it out on the parents?
I just politely get my Clorox wipes out. You know.
Oh. Come on. Okay, you're saying if they did a blackface.
Yeah, the
I'm
black
just
face.
kidding. I'm never gonna say nothing to nobody kids, but the parent. Come on, dog.
No, yeah, right.
I didn't pick up on the blackface part. I thought we were just saying.
Brian said it. I was
No. Jason, there's been plenty of, and I've seen it on my timeline. There's been plenty of white kids playing dressing up as a black character with no blackface at all. Oh, I know who you are. You didn't need to put anything on your face.
You need a black face. Most of the time, if a character is character enough, the outfit tells the story.
Hold on a second. Let me ask you. All right.
Let me go back a few. Let me go back a few Halloweens. I don't know if Tyrell is still with us or not. Do y'all remember Tyrell dressed up as Ronda Rousey for Halloween?
I heard about that, but I wasn't out there.
I was with him.
He put white makeup all over him, so he white faced and everything.
Yeah.
So
I wouldn't have made that choice.
No, I wouldn't do that either.
what about that?
Tyrell, where you at?
The oppressor and the oppressed, I guess, would be the argument.
Look at your party, Jason. See if he's still in there. See if you find it.
So I got one. So y'all talking about kids and make it. What if a kid wanted to be Sergeant Osiris from Tropic Thunder?
Oh no,
No, because
no,
there's a difference.
Oh man,
You can't.
no. That's grand opening, grand closing. That's only one time we doing that.
you know what? You just got me. I think I got to do it for Halloween.
No,
No.
I got to.
no. Hey, we in cancel culture, Jason. No,
I got to.
no.
I'm the dude playing another dude disguised as another dude.
Don't do it.
No,
Can I
can't
do
defend you.
like in the middle, like when he was taking the everything off, so he took the fro off,
And then
had
his eyes
his head
were
with
like
the blue
shimmering. It
eyes.
was so weird.
No.
I can't do that neither.
No, you can't do that.
Listen, you're a grown man. I'm not gonna tell you what you can and can't do.
But if you get into a fight, I'm gonna watch.
Just remember, every time you log into Facebook, you just gonna get comment after comment after message.
Hold on, wait a minute.
What did you say?
If I get in a fight, you just gonna watch.
If you come out with blackface,
Yeah, bro, you gotta take them L's.
Damn,
I gotta at least get a couple of hits. You gotta get hit.
Oh, man, that's crazy. I'm gonna tell you right now. If any of y'all did some more ignorant ass white face stuff and got in a fight,
I ain't gotta worry about that.
I'd still have your back.
No,
you shouldn't though.
Now after we get done beating their ass, I'm gonna turn around and look at you and say, "Don't you ever put me in that situation again." But in the moment, I got your back.
Jason did some parent shit just now. Now, don't you ever make me cuss this lady out again. Get your ass in the car.
That's right.
Wipe that shit off.
But in the moment, I'm throwing hands for your team.
You a better person than me because I'm like, man, I just look at you in amazement. Oh, damn, I guess I gotta defend him.
For those watching, thinking that he's serious, we've known for too many years. He wouldn't do anything like that.
I would never.
Yeah.
He put. Hey, we was at, and to piggyback on that, we was at dinner for Brian. This was like 5 years ago now. And this one white dude drunk as shit, and he happened to say the N-word. Nobody heard him, but Jay heard him. He said, "Don't say that shit ever again."
Oh yeah,
you remember that?
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, I definitely.
You didn't tell us,
but I stopped Buddy right there, and my face was just like I was surprised. I was like, "Did he just?" He didn't
totally
say that shit.
it.
And then he said it the second time. When he said it the second time, I grabbed the shoulder. And I said, "Hey, don't say that shit again."
and we can talk about this too. The thing is, later on that night, Euro had gone. It was me, him, and one of our other friends, and we were at a bar. And I guess he figured there was enough alcohol flowing through him that he could do it again. And at the time, I was with a 7 foot, 400-pound friend. That's just all.
That's exaggerating, but compared to him, yes. Compared to how small he is, yes.
I'd say he was like 270, 300 almost.
He punches horses.
At that time, he said it again, and there was a moment of fear. You can't tell a man not to react to somebody doing something because I vaguely heard it, dude heard it, and it was a problem. There is a level of comfort that some people get in that should not be met. No. There's a lot of pain that comes with the N-word, and I hate to get real serious with this. There's a lot of pain.
What you do?
There's a lot of people that were murdered before that. So when somebody thinks that somebody outside of the race or culture or whatever thinks that it's just a term of endearment and it's cool as long as everybody's laughing and playing, that's dangerous ground they treading on.
Right.
You know, even if you joking, it's just leave it alone. And I don't understand how people say, "Oh, everybody just being so sensitive. We should be able to say what we want to." Leave that alone. It's not hard to not say a word. You know.
Right.
It's not anything that you have to try to do. Don't fucking say it.
Just don't say it. I mean, most of y'all I've known for years on years, right? Y'all ain't never heard the word come out my mouth, right? And I mean, I've got friends of everything, and I've been in all kind of different groups where they was like, no, it's okay. You can say it, man. It's you. Like, I got it. And I was like, no. It's not whether you think I should say it or not. It's whether I think I can say it or not, right? And what Brian said, it's an absolute no. It shouldn't be said. Now, I also believe that I don't really understand why black folks would say it either. I get the term and endearment and everything, but when you really go back and look at the fight and struggle to get to a better place, I don't understand why anybody would go back and use a term from that point.
The reason
bring it back, but that was just for me to get off topic a little bit on the fact that yes, a white person or a non-black person should absolutely never say it.
Yeah, I got you. And
I don't care how close you are with somebody. I love every single one of y'all, and I feel like, minus the fact that y'all just told me y'all wouldn't have my back if I was wearing black things.
Sorry, man. This line's gotta be drawn.
Be there for one another. But I would still never say that to any of you, or behind your back, or to anybody else. You know what I mean?
There's a lot of really intelligent people of color, melanated people, black people, whatever you want to call them, that can tell you essays on why they say it or why they use it. Everybody has their own reasons. I've heard people say things from "it doesn't bother me," blah 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 blah, to people that will make it a beautiful thing. Black people have a history of making things that we've been given golden, or have turned things that we've been given into gold and things that we've been given into amazing things. There are, restaurants now will charge you $300 for a lobster when that was all that we could catch at one point when we stayed on the coast.
Mm-hmm.
So we were eating that shit for free, but now, we made it something amazing. So now people charge so much money to eat it.
Man, you dropping knowledge right now, fam.
The only thing is like it's being said by us. I don't think it's going to stop anytime soon. Just let it be. I mean, it's really no way to say, hey, don't say the word anymore, and nobody says it. I mean, shit, you can't stop people from smoking cigarettes, and that shit kill you. So it's just one of those things that is
words to the wrong person can kill you too.
It's one of those things that's in our culture. It's just there. It's embedded, and it's really no explanation on why.
Well, so to piggyback off of that, I think you also have to keep in mind there are two versions of that word. You have the one that we typically say, and then you have the hard R. I think across the board, the hard R is a term of disrespect.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, you also have that way to look at it too. I mean, I think that is the term that I guess I would say has more pain associated with it.
Mm-hmm.
We took it and we stylized it. That made it different.
Yeah. I don't know. It's just a designer thing. And like I said, I would love to see it gone.
It's a lack of, it's honestly, man, it's just a lack of, it's the fact that because you can't do it, you want to. And that's all it comes down to.
Mm-hmm.
And
I believe anybody who complains and whines about them not being able to say what they want to really wants to say it.
Right.
Oh,
Those are the people that really want to say it. The ones that say, I can't say what I want to because everybody's going to get offended. What is it that you want to say?
Hey, shit. I voted for him because he says what I want to say.
Saying nigga make my teeth white. I don't know.
I want to say the hard one, the hard ER.
Exactly. I mean, what is it that you want to say? What are you not able to say? It's freedom of speech out here. You say, I don't like baloney. Nobody's going to kill me for that.
The oppressor does not like being oppressed by any means, sir.
Yeah, we had a situation. I think Brian, you was talking about that at a public house where the manager got fired.
That place looks dead ever since.
He thought it was safe. He was around people who he thought he could say it around. He shared his opinion. The people didn't share his opinion, and his business
people did not. A lot of people did not.
There's gonna have to be a moment when businesses.
Wait, you talking about the owner? What is it called? The
Public House
or whatever.
Public House.
Oh, I thought it was just awkward that the place that we used to go to,
Red Hots became the Cotton Gin. I don't like that name.
I was like, what the hell just happened?
Cotton Gin.
Now I ain't been downtown in a long time, so I don't know if it's still there or not. But when it popped up, I was like, wait, time out, the Cotton Gin. I don't even
Whitney and company.
I don't even know what's going on right now. But
Eli Whitney invented the Cotton Gin. I'm sorry.
We smart.
Talking about saying words like that. I don't think that a white person should ever use the N-word, right? I don't care how cool you are with anybody or how cool you think you are, whatever. Mm-hmm. Or from a racist standpoint, you name it. But I also disagree with it the other way around, right? So as a white dude that finds myself around a lot of different skin tones of people, I will say, I've heard a lot of stuff, cracker this, or somebody think they can talk to you and say, oh, this honky or this blah, 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 and this, that. For me, it's the same way. Like, if you the wrong person call me something like that, and you're going to catch it.
Oh, right. Jason,
I can get that. I can understand that.
With you.
Now we talking. Sosa a little bit ago, you was like, you on your own. I might throw
blackface whole different ball game.
Yeah, I believe
have a mob on you.
respect should go both ways. I do understand that. I believe respect should go both ways. So yeah, I'll just say I agree with you on that. But like I said, like I was going to say, there has to be a moment in time when business owners and people who want to own business got to realize you're going to have money coming from different people and different races.
Yeah, absolutely.
You have got to let go of whatever fear you have or whatever race coming in your store. Everybody does not steal, and the people that do steal is equal amongst the races, whether you know it or not.
That's true. That's
Shit's
very true.
The little white boy that walks in your store going to steal just like the Asian boy come in your store, just like little black boy and just like little Latino boy.
And women as well.
I was about to say soccer moms are notorious.
Yeah, working retail because they know nobody paying attention to them.
And you know what? The people that come and tell you somebody stealing done stole something.
Because they know what it looks like.
They know you're happy and going to go running down the aisle and they're going to walk the hell out.
Yo, I'm getting old. I need my glasses to see your name.
You said what?
Damn.
Miss Corbett. Going back to the comments in here, Miss Corbett says, "Do you think saying it and singing it are the same?"
Oh, I didn't see that. Oh, I see it now. I see it now. That's a good
Yeah.
Same thing.
I mean, I think it's the same thing. I can tell you right now, if I'm as a rapper, if I'm rapping something along with somebody's song and the N-words in there, I don't say it. I'll change if I have to have the syllables, I'll change it to like hitter or something like that. Something that has like the same syllables just to get through.
My hitter.
I want that right, but I want to put the
people. Here's J. Dean.
Say what?
Huh?
I think I missed everything. I think everybody
did too.
The attempt to clown your boy.
I say now for his first solo performance in front of 10 people.
Oh.
But yeah, it is the same. Singing it and
then
saying
it's like full of the N-word, like every single stanza.
When you sing it, there's some songs that have the N-word in it, and I'm like, okay, that's cool. I can still go with the song. But sometimes I think it's just to be there. I think you're just doing it just to do it. And then just like curse words, I think you cussing just to cuss. You know, it doesn't have any importance to the song. There's no point to it. You just gotta fill in time and fill in space.
My bad.
There are times when you have nigga in a song and I'm like, why are you doing that over and over again? But sometimes, like if Nas do it, I'm like, okay, Nas has a reason. You know, I give some people a pass because I have more respect for them in the hip hop game than other people.
I don't know why, but
yeah, she said she changes it to my brother, which I dig. And I mean, because you know, I've been in quite a few situations. I'll say like my people, my folk, my brother, my something like that, my fella.
I am guilty.
Anything else?
I use the word.
No, I didn't call you Miss Corbett. That wasn't me. That wasn't me.
That was me. That was me, and it was because I can see Corbett. My eyes ain't that good. I'm getting old, so I can see Corbett, but I can't really see what your first name is without putting my glasses on. Yep. So that was me, Miss Corbett. My apologies.
But she liked it though.
I almost said something, but I don't know her, so never mind.
Would you prefer us to call you Mioka? I know these people, so they're cool people.
I almost said Miss Jackson if you know the rest. So I don't know.
Nasty.
That was the joke. Again, I didn't know where it was going.
Again, Miss Corbett, that wasn't me.
I didn't know where it was going.
I don't want that coming to my DM. I can't believe you.
What's up, Don?
What's up, Don? Yeah, we were, man. We were having a slight N-word combo. But yeah.
I don't know why, but when you mentioned talking about saying it versus singing it, as soon as you said that, Uncle Ruckus's classic song came popping up in my head.
See, something like that, I understand why they say it because of him and the context he's doing it in. His character almost proves the difference or shows the difference between somebody who means it harmfully and somebody who means it as just a part of their vocabulary. Like whenever he said it, it was harmful.
Yeah, I was gonna say Uncle Ruckus definitely meant that shit in a harmful
sense. Yeah.
Whatever you want to, sir. You're a grown man. Can't do. Did they leave?
No, he's
No, I'm here. But I mean, I'm about to leave, but I'm here.
Okay.
He's doing
But
tour.
we didn't talk about none of our topics we were gonna do.
What are the
I mean, sometimes you just got to go with it. Just like being in church and having a sermon prepared, and all of a sudden the Holy Ghost hit, and you playing shout music for 2 hours.
What?
No,
Huh? You ain't never been in church?
Yeah.
Okay, you should understand.
But
what other topics do we have?
we got a couple here. Hold on, let me look. I just got a weird message just now. I'm gonna ignore that.
I'm scared.
Let's see. Y'all
She like
we got coronavirus.
Hey,
We talked
So, I'll tell you one thing about coronavirus real quick. I sincerely think that is a next version of warfare.
I don't. I think it's population control for China, and that shit just kind of sleeped out.
Oh, that's a good point.
I just think it's people that know how to wash their hands.
I won't say nothing.
Hey, listen, I don't know. What would you do? Okay, because these people took maybe 3 or 4 days off to go on a cruise. Okay, so you take 3 or 4 days off to go on a cruise. Something pops off. You are stuck in your room for 2 weeks on a cruise ship. You can look out the window and see land. Like they're at the dock, but they couldn't get off the ship.
I'm playing cornhole.
And every day,
right, me too.
You can't play cornhole. You can't leave your room.
Get out of
here.
No,
you definitely can't play it in those small ass little rooms.
They couldn't leave their room. Now the one that's in China, they could leave. They can leave their rooms. But this one in Japan, they couldn't leave.
Man.
Hey,
They were
man.
in their rooms for
You
2
want
weeks.
to see something? Me stir crazy? That's ugly.
They let them out for an hour. The people who were on the internal parts of the cruise ship where they didn't have windows, they let them out for an hour a day.
Oh, no.
And then go back.
I lose.
God damn, they were in the hole.
Yeah, bruh. They just took those people off the ship today, flew them back to the States, and now they're in quarantine for another 2 weeks.
Shit.
That's 4 weeks from your job you got to miss. What job is going to hold your position open for 4 weeks?
I have a comment about that, but that'd be a long
I
conversation.
don't know if I should feel sorry for them. They still got kids on the Mexican border waiting to go home.
I was like, this guy.
God.
I don't.
What's
I
up,
understand
dog?
what you're saying. I understand what you're saying. Shit, what's your name? Sosa.
Damn, motherfucker.
See,
I didn't know where he was going.
Forget about the Latin people. You just don't even remember his name.
Don't make me to be a bigot.
I mean,
but yeah,
I mean,
go ahead.
they're fucking probably getting treated better than those kids on the border. I almost guarantee.
I'm sure they're being treated well, and I'm sure they got a compensation package.
No.
But you lost your job.
Well,
You lost your job.
You can get another one.
No,
I mean, you probably didn't lose it though, because if you think about it, I mean,
That's extenuating circumstances.
most people can't. Number one, I mean, you probably lost your job if they already wanted to get rid of you for sure.
Well, yeah.
But like,
There's
if you're
no-
a good employee, if you add value to your place of employment, that you know they don't work their way around.
You
And
might
think about
not
it.
have gotten paid.
Think about if you're the employer. You'd be like, "Where'd you go? Weren't you around the people who had coronavirus? Take your ass home right now.
Mhm.
I don't want to see you till you get a clearance from your doctor and some rabies shots and whatever."
You know what's funny though? Not funny, but they were showing video, like people were filming while they were on the way back home in the planes that left that from the ship. The people with coronavirus, they had them on the planes with them. Now they said that shut up, that's not funny. Now they're saying that they had them quarantined, and then somebody flipped the camera around to where they were quarantined. It was like the bathroom plane with a locker.
That's stupid.
But still on the plane.
I don't think anybody listening is old enough to remember the smoking section of the plane.
Nah, bro. That's before my
Man,
time.
listen, man, you ain't gotta show everybody that you 60 years old. So I mean, golly, bro.
Don't act like he grew up in Mad Men days. They drinking Glenn Levitt in the lounge.
Hey, but since he brought it up, Izzo, Rich, you remember when we was down in the Coliseum?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I talked to quite a few of the like professors and everything. They used to like legit smoke in every class and their offices and everything. Mm-hmm. That's why they had to gut and remodel all those rooms.
I mean, that makes sense.
Oh yeah. They would legit like have like they would go into one of the big auditoriums and like everybody, it would be just smoke the hell out because everybody was in there smoking and like paying attention to the lecture.
That's weird.
And we ain't talking about weed. We talking about straight rat poison.
I got in the radio in 2004, and that was like towards the end of people smoking inside buildings.
Yeah, it became illegal then. Yeah,
right.
How the hell you sat in those little teeny ass rooms with cigarette smoke just everywhere? That shit was horrible.
I still don't know how I frequented in clubs and strip clubs as a young 20-something-year-old person and survived.
So when you were in clubs and they still smoked in clubs, that's when you would leave the club with ugly chicks and didn't know it till you got outside.
What?
Brian's selling on himself.
It take one time to learn about low light.
Can you tell us how it was back then in those college classes?
Contour. I'm gonna punch Jason soon as I
Jesus.
Swear to God.
Oh man. Don't do it, man. I'm just joking.
I'm just saying it was just funny because if they got the coronavirus like that, that was like non-smoking section, the smoking section on a plane. It didn't matter. You got it.
Right.
So that was my connection. Anyway,
yeah, I don't miss that.
Back to the comic section of this. I think some people do really would really like for it to be smoking in the club again.
No,
yeah. I think some people would. I mean, they were thriving. They were thriving, girl, and you kind of move with the smoke. Hey, girl, what's your name? Is
I hated like your whole freaking closet smelled like smoke of the clothes you threw in the dirty clothes hamper. I couldn't stand it.
Couldn't lie about where you was back then. Like, yeah, I was in the club.
Yeah, you had no way to
smell it. You smell it.
Smelling like smoke and bad decisions.
God damn it.
Everybody thought about something.
Yep.
How y'all got quiet?
We're at an hour, guys. Anybody have any shotgun topics they want to shoot out here? If anybody that's listening still want to talk about anything?
I wanna read this meme real quick and then I'm going.
Go ahead.
This joker is petty. It says, when you meet her parents and her mom says, "Oh, so you the one dropping off late at night in the black car, but you ride a bike."
Wait, what?
And then it's got old boy all teary-eyed and crying.
That ain't. Oh man, your daughter's a hoe.
You just punch her mama in the throat just cause.
What I was about to say.
All right, fellas, y'all be easy.
I hate y'all. Did y'all see the thing on Twitter on Friday, where the guy showed up to the job, went to give his girl flowers and some surprise, and his girl wasn't at work, and he called her after he left mad, and she still said she was at work. Any follow up on that? Has anybody seen anything?
I didn't follow, but I told y'all.
I said I would have lost my everlasting shit.
Hey man, I think I put pictures in the chat of a simulated conversations.
Mm-hmm.
Like I sent a picture, be like, "You're not at work." Take a picture, be like, "Why's your cube empty?"
Exactly.
Yeah, I'll be like, "Yeah, can I just leave this on her desk?" And take a picture. Yeah, I'm at your job though. Oh yeah, shit going down.
If y'all go, this ain't the 90s and this ain't the 60s and this ain't the 80s. People can find you. If you gonna just don't be with the person. This is dangerous. Motherfuckers get killed for no reason these days.
Bruh.
Off some feelings.
She said she was dying. You laughing at that man hurt. Maybe it was me, man. I felt it right. I'm like, oh, I'm so bad. I'm like, oh.
I'm at the point where I can laugh now. I'm like,
yeah, but it's like, man, you gotta applaud that man. That man came to the job. You know, a lot of dudes, they kind of secretive about shit. Like, that's my woman. I'm gonna bring flowers, blah blah blah, and her ass ain't there. Lost. Oh, no.
And then if you in a relationship, you gotta know, like, you know your people that you date.
He was just hoping.
Oh my God.
Yeah, I think you're right, Brian. I think he kind of knew she was a piece of shit to a certain extent.
yeah, at some point
But one, I'm not. You gonna get these edible arrangements or whatever? You can get a scent, do you? Edible, right? Edible
arrangements.
What, Sosa?
Yes.
Edible.
That's why I didn't say a single.
I'm gonna send illegal shit to somebody's job.
Come on.
What's that? Girl, yeah.
She's a piece of shit. Might as well.
I was about to say, if I'm at the front desk, she ain't getting a gift. Yeah, here you go, some regular chocolate chip cookies.
Oh, you shouldn't be laughing at nobody like that's hurtful.
Nah, it was kind of fun, but it hit me. I was like, oh, that hurt, boy.
That's like that. That's like that one on Twitter where the dude his wife, they got kids. His wife went to Bike Week and never came back.
Bruh, that was fucking glorious. Oh my God. Everybody at the job informed she wasn't there though. Yeah, but she said she was.
Right.
When he called her, before she said she was going, then afterwards he called her. I saw it. She said she was. I'm like, that's when you go to U-Haul, you get some boxes,
Bruh.
go buy you some tape, and all your shit is in the yard.
Nah, man. No. You
for sale.
throw all the clothes in a bathtub.
Okay, all right, Lisa Left Eye Lopez.
Right. Because that's how I went. That's how I went overboard.
Yeah. Man,
that dude has
I'm
signs.
sorry, I got anxiety. Sorry.
Brian, he had signs.
Yeah, he knew.
Yeah, you gotta have signs. Like, I've never been with anybody to do some shit like that to me ever.
No, knock on wood. Jesus Christ.
You made me
Application says amen.
I know damn show ain't putting that shit on Facebook.
Yeah, it's kind of one of those things. I don't put a lot of stuff like that in life out there. Not saying I'm afraid, I just don't. But
no, it's not.
Now I know never to do that.
But anyway,
hey, Instagram, I'm gonna go show up on my griller job.
hey, you guys watch this. This is gonna be amazing. No.
And then that live feed cuts the fuck off. Oh, she didn't come in today. She's on PTO for the next 2 days. What?
Whoa.
But we live together.
You know what? And you know what the fucked up part is? It's like she was probably gone and her work hubby was gone.
No. Tyrone done scooped it. What's the dude name? What's the name?
Say what now?
She said, "What's the name? The work husband name is always."
I know what you're talking about. It's like Derek or some shit.
It's always Derek. It's Derek. It's always a nigga named
Did
Derek.
y'all see the meme where he be like, talking about the Monday after Valentine's Day? He's sitting there with his headphones on. What'd he get you?
Exactly. If you got a girlfriend that works at a call center, you better watch her.
His name is Brian.
No,
I don't work at a call center no more. Yeah, man. Yeah. Thanks for anxiety, guys. I'm like, I wasn't the one that brought it up. Sorry.
All right.
But anyway, anybody had any other shotgun topics they wanted to get off their chest?
No.
Wait till next week.
I just have a fate. Just don't ever put your love life like that on Facebook.
Yeah, stop.
Or
Let's listen on that real quick here. Yeah, stop putting your shit on Facebook, y'all.
There's some things you can post later. That's why I might advise some people. Post after the fact.
I was going to say, yeah, post when everything is done. Like, don't try to do like these live proposals and stuff, because if your feelings get hurt, that's on the internet forever.
I mean,
proposals when the relationship just start. Don't be like, I found my king. I found my
bruh, because it's kind of awkward when it's like
some of y'all get
you just damn near engaged or dating your best friend, and then like you with somebody else. This is 6 months, my G.
Yeah,
like I'm thinking you unstable from over here.
And the other thing, I don't know,
nigga dark skin with dreadlocks.
Shut up, Brian. What you say?
What you say?
I'm like, you were a light skinned dude with waves last time. You were the dark skinned nigga with dreadlocks. What?
I done seen some stuff. I'm like, man, you know. I'm like, you moving through them. I'm not saying you're some type of woman, but you're moving through them. Like, you just gotta sit by yourself for a little bit.
You can't make somebody else happy if you're not happy with yourself.
Yep.
Okay. Thanks, Dr.
Stop.
No, that's real shit, Sosa. It's real shit. You gotta love yourself. You can't give yourself to people you don't love yourself.
You don't feel like, you don't think you can help. You don't think that you can heal with someone together?
No.
Yeah.
Not my experiences, no. My experience.
Listen, if you're broken and you get into a relationship with somebody who may or may not be broken, that shit's not going to work because you're trying to fill a void with somebody.
Right.
No.
What happens when you come to terms with that void and find out that person's not for you, or the person you're with figures out that your void or your hole that you're trying to cover up is too goddamn deep and they don't want to deal with that shit no more. Then you look stupid and you still hurt.
There's a difference between, no, you're right, but there's a difference between something being hurt and then like you don't love yourself type shit.
Right.
Right. No.
Yeah.
If both people are still hurt, but they've been a single, and I'm speaking from experience.
Nope, she made it simple.
I've
been there, done that.
Both people are, have been single long enough.
Got it.
You love yourself again.
There you go.
And then, all right, let's try.
See, that sounds good though. Like that made sense right there. Yeah, she said y'all are rebounding to get. Wait.
Because
wait.
No,
well, she's saying. Well, I think what she's thinking is like if both of y'all still hurt and broke, and then y'all get together.
No.
Then y'all are just a dumpster fire.
Right? Yeah. And then yeah.
And I'm gonna watch that shit, and I'm gonna laugh, and I'm gonna screenshot.
Brian, you were officially not
a good person. I'm not a good person. I never said I was.
Yeah, I agree with Brian.
I wonder why World Stop Hip Hop still exists. World Stop Hip Hop still exists. We heard hot shit people.
Yeah, I'm not a good person. I like watching wrecks and car wrecks, train crashes and shit. That shit excites me. I love it. So I'm gonna watch your relationship burn, and I'm gonna watch it and know it's burning and not tell you.
Bro, he's gonna put the pan out with the popping kernels in it, and then bring it back and just start eating.
Exactly. Y'all know. Y'all go ahead. You
Your
love him.
tears are delicious.
You using the tears as salt.
How did we turn this into funny? Jesus Christ!
I mean,
because it's hilarious.
No, I'm thinking it's funny. It is hilarious. It's just it amazed me. That was funny.
It's funny at a certain time, and when you're early in life, it's not funny because you got your feelings. But at our age, you just being stupid.
Dude, real quick, so I know we like well over time, but real quick, like I'm on Snap, Instagram, Twitter. I just see it. I'm like, you just know the outcome, and you know this your people, but you just don't want to say stuff sometimes. And this is nobody in our immediate circle, but just stuff people I might know in life. No. Shut up, Sosa. No, that's why I'm not talking about anybody. No, stop. I ain't talking about you. But I'm just saying, I see it and I know the outcome. Just because I've been there, done that. Like, I just don't see why you dealing with somebody right now. I want you to sit it out. Sometimes you gotta watch from the sideline for a little bit.
Right.
You just got to. You gotta watch from the sideline. Chill.
You know, you got friends like that. My favorite phrase, when you got friends like that and you know they're gonna do whatever you want to, my simple phrase, if you like it, I love it. And I let them do whatever they want to do. Sometimes you got to let people touch the fire to figure out that shit burns.
Yeah.
Because they're not going to listen to you.
And then
I mean, like, I could build a time machine right now and tell 17, 18-year-old me what to do, exactly what to do, blueprints, write it out, show him pictures. I know he's going to do it anyway.
Impulse, man. We act on impulse.
Yeah. Brian was like, I'm about to kick myself into this fire. This motherfucker knows burning.
I'm gonna go on this date, goddamn it, and tell her what I think, and she's gonna wonder why this old ass Brian with gray in his beard coming up on a date. It's makeup, but you just gotta let people experience shit for themselves.
Mm-hmm.
And all you can do is just wait for them with a shoulder to lean on. But then that's what work hubby does too.
Something I have never and will not be.
Yeah,
you don't do that.
I ain't got no brothers and sisters, so
that's asking for trouble. Trouble.
If anybody following that.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
Gotcha. All right. So, anybody else had anything we'll talk about real quick? We didn't get it any other topics, so we're gonna whatever topics that translate next week. We're gonna get over them.
But that was good though.
Yeah, we can preview the next show though. One of our topics is gonna be top 5. Anybody who's listening, top 5 hip hop and R&B collaborations. If y'all want to join in, make up your own.
Think about those.
Collaborations, so you can come and join in with us and talk about it as well. The NBA All-Star game is going to be
it's too old. We'll drop that. But that was good last night. I'll say that was the best All-Star game in many years.
Yeah. Even people that don't like All-Star games like
that was pretty amazing. Yep.
Yeah, I didn't watch it.
If y'all wanted to watch, if you wanted to watch this show again, all these shows are on YouTube under the podcast. Under actually the company podcast, so you can find it on YouTube. If you want to shoot us a link, shoot us an email or whatever, and we'll a DM actually, and we'll send you the link for the
anybody on here on Twitter or anything.
Yeah, if you're on Twitter, Art. As a matter of fact, let me post our Twitter real quick here.
Or you can post our different ones.
Where is it? I lost it. I had a banner for it, but I lost it. But it's the podcast. Okay. What is the podcast show? At the podcast show.
I got it under my tweet deck. Oh, load you mother.
While he was doing that.
It is the company PDCST. So take out the
company piece, whatever he said.
PDCST. So take out the vowels.
Yeah. And that's our Twitter. If you want to listen to us on
Spotify.
If you want to listen to the audio. It's Spotify, Google Play Music, Apple Podcasts. And what's the other one?
I'm gonna add mine in here. The Twitters.
Oh, SoundCloud. Yeah. So SoundCloud. If you want to hit us up, we can give you any of those links, and that's just the audio. But like I said, the video is on YouTube. And we'll be back next week, 10 o'clock sharp, with more topics. We're going to try to make you laugh, try to make you think with some thought-provoking shit. On behalf of Rich, Izzo, that damn Sosa, Jay just left, and B. Lenny, thank you so much for allowing us to keep you company. Y'all been amazing. Peace.